Okay, welcome in everybody. So two things right off the bat. So my dog was a little sick last night and the night before that, and so I was up all night with him, which, I'm fine with. Totally happy to do that for my dog. I'm running on like an hour and a half of sleep, so if I'm not very funny, you know, it's because I'm sleep deprived. Definitely not a lack of skill. Also, I updated some different audio settings because I noticed, like, when I was going back through to like look for clips, that my audio sometimes kind of cuts out. So I'm hoping that I fixed it, but if I sound weird or you guys can't really hear me or whatever, just like let me know because I can adjust things. I turned on a whole bunch of shit in OBS and I don't know what like any of them do. So I'm like hoping that it's fine. I probably should have also, hold up, I am gonna turn on one other thing just to see if it makes this any better. I just want to make sure that I need to look at my mic. Hold on. I just need to make sure that I'm gonna talk real quietly for a second. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Okay, so we gotta just make sure I'm talking. Make sure that this is still kind of picking me up and everything's good to go. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just keep it like that. If it fucks up, it fucks up. Hopefully, though, when I scream and curse, which will happen, this'll kind of resolve that issue. I hope. I think. I don't really know. But we're gonna get into this. I don't remember. Oh, yes, I do. The Furry escaped. That's right. And he kidnapped the fox boy. I need to move my fucking mic. I can't do this. That is just not a great place for my arm. I also managed to somehow fuck up my shoulder. Not sure how that happened, but it hurts really bad to move my left shoulder. So... Okay, wait, actually, hold up. Let's get this real quick. Also, how many warps do I have now? Well, that's probably pretty important for me to... Okay, that's... See, now that's too fucking quiet. Okay. Hopefully... fuck it. Just, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even give a shit. Oh, I have 46! You know what? Not bad. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull an Axa with that, but it's definitely could be worse. Okay. We're into this. Congrats on the test. Oh, thank you, Agni. Also, welcome in, Jay and Agni. Thank you both for hanging out. I appreciate it. I don't think I need to touch anything. So, I have to fight... Where am I going?
Hold your position here.
Actually.
Yes, ma'am.
What? Ooh, I can break more things. Actually, hold on. I'm not going to any kind of position. Where the fuck am I going? Wait. I don't think I'm doing the right thing. I'm very confused. Go to missions. Yeah, that's... What the fuck is banana outrage? Why? No, I want this. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, I was going in the right direction. Okay. What? I don't know why bananas are important, but apparently... Well, fuck me. I went the wrong way. You know what? That's fine. I meant to do that. I meant to, it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm not upset by that even remotely. So...
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly.
Why don't we just jump over the side?
Follow me to the next floor.
I mean, I feel like we could just... If we jumped over the side and jumped down, we'd get there pretty fucking quick. Oh my god. Click the fuck... Oh my god. Click the goddamn thing. Thank you.
Path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism.
No fucking...
No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
Why don't we just jump down? Why are we doing that? Oh god, why are we doing this the hard way? Like, this shouldn't... Why don't we just... Fuck it, you know? I jumped down the side. I'm not a fucking pussy. Okay, where am I? Wait, hold up. Before I go down, is there anything I can break? Hold on. I know we're on a time crunch here, and it's all very... What the fuck are you? You're a messenger. You don't fucking I told you guys there would be things to break. See, this is why you don't just go forward. You have to look to make sure that oh, that peeked out my mic bad. Okay, well let's fucking cut that shit out, I guess. Cool, cool, cool. Love that for us. Maybe I should just... Maybe I shouldn't have turned on all of the newfangled shit. Maybe I should have just been like, you know what? Let's keep it the way it fucking always is. Okay, wait. Okay. See, this is why we look. There's treasure over there, though. I want
Some
the treasure.
spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here.
What?
Normally,
They're
using
some
devices
big
like the
fancy
shifting
words that I
screen
don't
is
know.
strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape.
Cool, cool. That's
But,
epic.
given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
Why don't we just jump all the way down? Oh my god, wait, is that what we're doing? Well, that would have been really fucking easy. Why didn't we just do that in the first place? Bet I
The nether
still
key has been activated. I hope we're not too late.
Oh, we're 1,000.
Hang in there, sister.
Who's your sister? See, it's like I'm supposed to know who these people are. No fucking clue. I miss destroying little pig things in Amphoria so that I can get a speed boost. This Igalia does not run very fast. For a bitch that needs speed, artifacts, like I need a will to live, she sure doesn't run very fast. Okay, now I know that's where I'm supposed to go, but... Oh, God! Let me get the treasure! Fuck. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not upset.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
No shit. That's fine. Okay.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hoolay has managed to break free.
Oh no, no way. That's so fucked. What are we...
Where are
what
the
does that mean
Yaoqiu
for me?
messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Probably not. I'm gonna go with no.
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
There's a lot of dead bodies. I'm gonna go with no. Ooh, wait, actually, wait. Did they take both of them? Okay, cool. I can get the treasure now. I know it's important that we figure out what happened, but clearly they're not here anymore, so maybe we should just, like, cut our losses, you know? Go find some people that look suspicious AF. We could find the fucking fox guy, you know? Or, wait, what happened to the guy with the purple shit? Sharp, okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Cool. Cool. We already knew that, though. Oh, I gotta look for Shisui's... Wait, is that how you say her name? I'm gonna learn Mandarin someday, because I hate myself. And then I'm gonna play... Oh, fuck, she's here. No! Oh, I was talking shit, but you're actually... Oh, God. Are you a person? Or are you, like... not a
Jiaoqiu
person?
is here.
Sup? Is this bad?
Miss Jiaoqiu bravely sacrificed herself.
Well, she's kind of a robot,
My
right?
condolences,
So that's probably fine,
Miss Hanya.
right?
Condolences. Well, that's unnecessary.
Yeah, because she's, like, not a person. Right?
You
what that means?
misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an ingenium centuries ago.
What?
Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her.
That's fucked. Are we not concerned about that? Like, does that not bother us?
While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but
It seems like it kind of is, though, so, you know. Like, seems a little bit like it is, so.
by the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers?
Nope.
One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes,
Wait, have we not met
and the
him?
other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
The other one looks like a fucking criminal.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisan ones.
Shocking.
So, the intruders
been through
in
the worst,
Hoolay are
LMAO.
holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage.
Shocking. Wait, so that should be super... Okay. So their whole plan is to infiltrate the fucking ship, right? To break out the King Furry, because they're simps. And they're like, okay, y'all, we need to take the fucking pink-haired, Romani-looking fox dude, because we need a hostage. But if it's this easy to figure out that they took a hostage, doesn't it kind of defeat the purpose of going incognito mode? Like, at that point, you might as well just grab the dude by his ankles and, like, swing him around in the air as you, like, charge out of the fucking Lafu. You know, like, it just seems kind of counterproductive,
With
I would say.
hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners.
What?
If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged.
It could... Well, wait, okay, but if they're the dipshits that got caught, I don't feel like that should be our fault.
We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
It doesn't really feel like there's a lot of hope, though. Wait, okay, so Shisui's soul's gone back to the wherever the fuck. She should be able to tell people, right? Like, yo, the Borisin could look like anybody, but they do have the fucking Dr. Fox guy with them, so... Also, where the fuck is Mose? The bitch just fucking was like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
A fucking bird. I, the messenger from thy sential will, harbinger of fate, I, the chosen one, have arrived. Welcome in, lols. What quest is this? This is still the war dance ceremony, so it's technically it's part of the Trailblaze continuance thing, but like, I don't know. I feel like I probably should have played Don Hung's, fucking, what am I trying to say? I feel like I should have played his companion quest before doing this, because I still don't know why people hate Don Hung. It's like, I kind of got, like, the basics. Like, he did some fuck shit with the Ambrosial Arbor. But, like, I tried to look it up, like, what he actually did. And I, like, don't fucking... I have no fucking idea. I don't understand why it's a bad thing, what he did. I don't know why he did it in the first place. The wiki is not very informative. I think this bird doesn't matter.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet.
Wait, your sister possessed the bird?
At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage.
So can she just possess any robot? What? I gotta fix the oh god.
Let me see. The damn, if I can
It's
fix
missing
it
its
up,
fucking wings.
my sister will have a temper.
Why can't she possess living people? Like... Oh god, it's a fucking poozle. That's not great for me. Okay, so this one's actually in the right spot. Okay, I don't much care for that. Wait, is it in the right spot?
Reshape fate and weave.
Oh my god, Agalia, shut
new
the actual
beginning.
bitch up. Oh, okay, okay, I see. Okay, I do see. Okay, hold on. So I need this to be here. Wait. Okay. Yes, right?
Reshape
No,
fate
no. Wait.
and
I'm
weave.
almost right.
A new beginning.
Because that one has to be last. Hold on, I gotta figure this the fuck out. Hold up.
Reshape fate
There we go.
and weave.
Oh my god, Agalia, if you don't
A
shut
new
the actual
beginning.
bitch ass up, I'm gonna lose my... Okay, wait. Is this it? Did I do it? Son of a fucking whore. Okay, wait, I'm so close, though. Oh, wait. If I do this, and then I click here... Yes! I did it! God, I'm so fucking smart. God, I'm just the best bitch.
I'm back.
Well, debatable. You are a bird now.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like
Oh
this.
my god, could we get to the
Happy?
fucking point?
Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
Why don't we fucking focus?
Just don't let me be damaged again. I'll lose my memories.
Okay, cool. Can we get to the fucking point?
This side crane can't hold all of me.
Why don't you possess a person?
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
Love that we're taking the time to have this conversation instead of hurrying the fuck up to rescue people. Okay. Cool.
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Oh my god, wait, it's almost like we already fucking knew that!
Besides the Borison, there were other intruders. Invisible.
No, there weren't.
Invisible intruders? What does that
What?
even mean?
Who the fuck was invisible?
How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess?
Keska the fuck?
Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison.
Oh my god.
And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
Okay, so I'm a little... Are they actually sisters, or are they just like, ha, we grew up together? Like... Because I got the impression that Sishui's old as fuck. But then again, I guess everybody's old as fuck on the CN show, so... Okay, cool. Can we fucking go? Like...
Time is running out, Miss Hanya.
No
If we
fucking
keep delaying,
shit.
those Borison will escape from the prison.
You know what would be super helpful in a time like
Alright.
this? If we could fucking
If we happen
teleport.
to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away.
No, fuck him.
No. Stopping Hoolay should probably be our top priority.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Okay. Kara, why did the golfer bring an extra? I'm not reading that. I know it's gonna be a pun. I just posted something related to an AXA for polls in the fandom chat. Hell yeah. No, I'm pretty sure they're blood related. Okay, cool. Treasure! Don't aggro. Don't aggro. Oh my god! Okay, so there are invisible people apparently. That fucking scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Okay. I didn't expect that. There are in fact invisible people who want to kill my ass. That's epic.
Something feels
Okay. Cool. Love
Someone's
that.
approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, no way! He's right fucking behind us. Oh my god, y'all, that fucked
These
me up.
abominations
Okay.
aren't prisoners from this prison. A little honesty would do us good.
Get fucked. I fucking hate the Mara Struck. Everybody was like, oh my god, the enemies of
Catagons?
Penacony are really fucking annoying. Nah, these fucking Mara Struck assholes are the most annoying bastards. Like, if I kill you, you should not have the audacity to come back to life. Like, I mean, honestly. Who the fuck do you think you are? You feel free to get fucked, though. See? What the hell? The fucking audacity. You feel free to get fucked, though? Okay, true
Prison
damage
management
is
on the
really
lawful
great,
is
actually.
Truly concerning.
Wait,
Who are you?
Aren't
Dude.
you looking for me?
yeah, why didn't you fucking help us, you dickhead? What a hoe. Mose, if you're gonna be here, can you be fucking helpful for once in your goddamn life?
I'll overcome the thorns.
I mean, goddamn.
Is before me.
A little honesty would do us good.
Little honesty would do us good. Oh my
Nap
god.
time.
Okay,
Just focus on the fight.
no fucking. What do you think I'm doing, asshole? I've killed more people than you have at this point. You have the audacity to tell me how I need to act? What in the hoe-ass motherfucker do you think you're doing? Oh, don't
heard the
summon
call.
people.
Just
That's
in time.
lame.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't summon people. Come on the fuck on.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
A little honesty would do us good.
Oh my god, if I could get my little...
Naughty child.
I have so much fucking thing on her, and she still takes 60 million years to be useful.
Is that
Okay,
fear
this
I
is really
sense?
good, though. If I could just get... There we go. That's what I wanted. Ta-da!
This mortal form will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Countless threads.
And now it's
Thus
time
our
for
fates
everyone to get...
become one. Hoolay should be revealed.
How are you not dead? Oh, god damn it. You ignorant hoes. That's fucking rude. The fact that you guys aren't dead yet, truly a travesty.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
There we go. Alright. Problemo fucking solved. Okay.
Foretold triumph draws nearer.
Ooh, I can take this now. Hey, Mose, where the fuck are you, you ignorant bitch? Wait, feels like we should be going towards that door? Okay, no, apparently. Why are you all the fuck way over there? That was, like, supremely unhelpful. Okay. Dude, why don't you go... Okay.
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
The fact that you can't be helpful is also truly... You look better when you're silent. I'm such a fucking asshole. Oh, I love that.
That's so.
Yeah, you do. Kara, would you rather be stuck in a room with Sunday or Sampo for 24 hours? Oh, Sunday for sure. But it would be more torture for Sunday if he was locked in. Like, Sampo would torture me. But with Sunday it would be more of like, I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me. You know what I mean?
At
I
least
think
two
Sunday would
different
lose his
groups of
fucking mind.
intruders infiltrated here. The wolf cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers.
Wow.
Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kailorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think?
Fuck if I know, my dude.
Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques.
You were the one who brought it up.
I'm Morza. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf.
Cool.
I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible. But now it seems...
That you can't do your only job.
The prison on the Lawfu is a
Sunday
real
wouldn't
maze.
survive being trapped with Kara. That's so true. He'd fucking lose his mind. It would be hilarious. Same question, but with Aventurine or Anaxa. That's a hard one. I'm gonna go with Anaxa, for the sole purpose of, like, again, I think Aventurine would be able to deal with me a little too well, but I really think that I could get under Anaxa's skin and just make him truly regret being alive, you know, which is my go-to. That's how I flirt with people. I make them regret their life choices.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Morza. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's
Molza?
safety.
Wait, is it Z? Is it a Z sound? Molza?
No, you can do nothing for him now.
Cool.
And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
Sure.
Your friend is in Hulay's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Yeah, what happened to Ohana means family, ho.
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed.
Well, it sounds like a skill issue on your part.
I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause.
Again, sounds like a skill issue.
Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark.
So why don't we leave before that happens, instead of having this dick measuring competition? So Kara don't want 100% chemistry with Avid, but wants to make Naxa uncomfortable. Listen, Avid has the very special ability to make me confused, and I can't have that. I can't allow anyone to see me confused, but like he makes my brain buffer for like 30 seconds, and that little smug asshole would never let me live it down. Anaxa, meanwhile, I could fuck with him day in, day out. That motherfucker wouldn't have shit on me.
Worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf.
That
The
sucks.
shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And
Okay.
the best case scenario,
We leave you to fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god. I'm too sleep deprived to think of English words. It's not mope. It's like the word mope, but it's not the word mope. It's like what emo dickheads do. You know, like if you ever played D&D with a rogue, how they're all like sitting in the corner, they're brooding. Brooding. The word I'm looking for is brooding. Within a different gaze, he sized you up and down. Somehow you deciphered his expressionless face as saying, this person's lost their mind, how pitiful. Dude, eat my ass. I am Space Jesus. I can do anything.
the best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape.
Wait, what? That doesn't sound like the best case scenario. That sounds like I get fucked. How is that the best case scenario?
Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether
Excusez-moi?
we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
Whether or not we'll still be alive by then? Sumimasen. Fuck you, asshole.
You should have a way of comforting people, Mr. Mozo.
Oh my god, I love Dong. Oh my
person
god,
of the
fuck this so
Yanqing,
hard.
I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
Why don't you just, like, live, though? Have you considered that? Like, life is an option.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
Yeah, see, Dan Heng has the right mentality. You're like, you know what? Let's dive dick first into death and see what happens.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
Ketska the fuck? I think his name Mulza is pronounced more like Mulza, like mozzarella. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I'm getting the tone right, which I'm sure I'm not because Mandarin is fucking shit fucking all over the place with its tones.
Don't worry. Even if we end up dying here, I won't let it happen to you first.
Aw, see, that's so romantic. I love that. I want a man who's like, you know what? We might die here, but don't worry, bitch. I'll protect you. You can be the last one to die. What a fucking homeboy.
Well, you're just as good at comforting people as Mr. Moza.
Mutz. I need her to repeat that.
None of you
What's
are
the
part of
toad?
Lord's commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move.
Cool.
As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison. And if someone should step up to stop Hoolay from escaping, it should be me.
Meanwhile,
not you.
by the time that we've had this 10-minute conversation, Hoolay has fucked off, is no longer on the Lawfu, and what's-his-face is dead.
Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borison. And you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements.
Nah, fuck hiding. They can suck my dick.
Now, let's proceed upward.
Alright, onwards and upwards, or maybe downwards. Mulza for gore that he's not playing Dark Souls where he has infinite revive, so fuck around and find out. Listen. Ooh. Ugh. Oh my god! Fuck! Where did you come from? How in God's green fucking earth? This is
Fear,
some
I
fucking
sense.
hoe-ass behavior.
Time for revolution.
Time for revolution. Rude. Dude, Dude, get fucked.
I'll overcome the thorns.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Shout farewell.
Is that fear I sense?
Oh my god, you Mara-struck asshole. Where's fucking
Naughty
Blade
child.
when you need him? Are they
Nap
still on this
time.
fucking godforsaken ship? I bet Kafka could fucking clean this bitch up real quick. Meanwhile, everyone you loved is dead. Well, you know, but I'm not, and that's the important thing. This is why I had Hawkeye Star Rail Don Hung, no question. Oh my god, this part! Ha! I got you first, you ignorant fuck! I saw you! I saw the way your fucking cloak ass was... I am not the dumbest hoe. Okay, that scared the shit out of me. Welcome in, Ray! Welcome in, welcome in. I too would fuck Don Hung, though, TBH. Like, without hesitation. I would top, though. I would rock Dragon Boy's world. I'm getting real fucking sick of these Mara-struck assholes.
Serenity is before me.
Is it overkill to use this? Probably. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Mortal.
Because
Watch
fuck
over
you and the horse you
Guide
rode
you
in
on your
on.
path.
Countless threads. Thus our fates become one.
Okay.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
My sleep-deprived ass doesn't have any patience for this shit.
The foretold triumph draws nearer.
Oh my god, can we just fucking... You know what would be so helpful? If we could fucking teleport places! Okay, I see that person there. Oh, I really want that treasure there. Don't aggro. Do not aggro. Do not aggro. I sneak. I sneak. Do not aggro. Do not aggro. Do not aggro. Oh my god. Why can't I step over this dead corpse? I just want the treasure. Oh, please. Don't aggro. Don't aggro. I could do it. I could do this. I just gotta be speed. I gotta be speed. I gotta be seen. I gotta be speed. Go, go, go. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Okay, go, 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 go. Oh my god, run, bitch! For the love of fucking Christ. Act like you've got a fucking place to be, homegirl. Jesus Jiminy H. Christ. Damn, first time I see Kara reacting that fast to a mop ambush. Kara getting character development. Hell yeah. I big smart. Okay. Oh my god. What is the point of having these fucking waypoints? Oh, before I need to get these. Okay, I know we're on a time crunch, but I really need to get those. That's really important that I break those.
Hold them for long. Follow me.
Okay, I understand that. I wholeheartedly understand that we are on a time crunch, but I need to commit property damage first and foremost. Okay. I got a speed. Proceeds to run into an invisible barrier. If that's not the most Kara thing, though. Like, let's be fucking real. Also, I have screamed several times. Has my audio cut out at all to any of you, or are my new filters working that I don't know what they do? Because I turned on a whole bunch of random shit, and I'm just hoping that my audio now sounds better than it did before. But, you know, Lord knows.
We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see shit. Okay. All right. I gotta be speed. I gotta be speed. Okay. I am speed. I am speed. I am speed. Let's go. Go, 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 go. All right. I gotta fight you, apparently. Cool.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hoolay escape.
Cool. That's really not... I still have to fight this, though, apparently. Because fuck me, am I right? Alrighty. Let's see what we can do here. Ow, bitch-ass move. Ah! Do feel free to get...
Fraught with difficulties.
Serenity is before me.
Is that fear I sense?
Naughty child.
Well, I guess you're weak to this, so I can shoot you.
Nap time.
Okay. Alright, well, you know, that's fine.
A
Big
little
rude.
honesty would do us good.
Let's go ahead and attack you. Oh, well, that's rude. What does terror do? Besides fuck all?
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Is that fear I sense?
Damn, that does like fuck all in terms of damage. Okay, apparently terror does nothing. So good to know. Okay, cool. That was easy. I just want to fight the King Furry. I don't feel like that should be that difficult. Oh, treasure! Oh. Shit. 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 Nope. 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 I just want. I'm hidden. I'm hidden. I am sneak. Great. Nope. You didn't see me. 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 Nope. 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 Could we fucking hurry up? Prison guards try to resist. Okay.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. Oh, they're back. They're back. They've all come back.
Okay. That's nice for you.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So let's sit here and have a long conversation so somebody can catch up to us and stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him.
That was the weirdest fucking use of a hostage I've ever seen in my life. They killed everyone regardless. It isn't like he fucking helped in that situation.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiaoqiu. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something.
Aw, is he crying? Oh my god, he's literally just Romani. I can see why Lee likes him so much.
This Yaoqing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
Why don't you suck my dick? He's gonna agree.
Oh, just look at you. Falling so
Oh my,
low
Hoolay is a
to
furry's
my
dream.
absence.
That's what I said. That's why I
You're
called him the
negotiating
king of
with
furries.
livestock. As far as
I've got to make this beast stay here. Whether it's for the sake of Fei Xiao or the Yaoqing.
Okay.
Deal. I certainly have more value alive.
Debatable.
My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Okay.
lowly beast.
Ew, don't
Muster
beg.
up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. I would not beg for my life. I don't care if it would, like, end up killing everybody on, like, the fucking CN show. I'd be like, you want me to fucking what? Oh, you are not nearly hot enough to demand that from me.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jingliu, she has recently returned to the Luofu.
Ooh, he used the word. Let's see what happens.
Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, mock talk. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
Ooh, scary.
But my lord...
Dude, suck a dick.
We must stay here for some time, mock talk. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means.
Okay, wait. So he basically was like, hey, yo, you know the homegirl that fucked you up the first time? She's here. No fucking evidence of that. And Hoolay's like, ooh, you know what? On...
Prisoners must remain in...
No, 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 no. Well, what the fuck did that do?
Report! After we lost contact with the Shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane.
Okay.
The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hoolay is nowhere to be found!
Well, that's unfortunate.
What about the Yaoqing messengers? And the Nameless?
Fucked.
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the Shackling prison as soon as possible.
I've come so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
I see. You're dismissed.
Okay, Fei Xiao, do you want to, like, be a homegirl and do some shit?
General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning.
It's just as we suspected. Assholes are continuing to be assholes.
The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater
Fei Xiao
challenge
Smash just saying,
from
oh,
both
for
the
sure.
abominations of abundance and the destruction.
Y'all want to see someone who could make me beg? Oh, homegirl wouldn't even have to ask. She is that attractive.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Hell yeah! What the fuck is the old man gonna do? Fuck all.
As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Lawfu Cloud Knights to pursue Hoolay myself.
Okay, Jing Yuan, do you want to do anything helpful this time, or do you want to sit on your fat ass and do nothing?
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
Okay. Cool. Okay, there's a lot of fucking black screens in this. How do you fucking loot? Okay, so here's my question though. Fucking Jiaoqiu or whatever his fucking name is. He can smell that they're Borisin, right? There's other fucking Foxian on the ship. Can they also just not smell? Yo, this dude smells like a dog.
Should you have a moment, take some time for a bath.
Oh my god, eat a whole ass dick. Okay, this gotta be the last part, right? This gotta be it. Oh fuck, are we gonna have to rely on March and Co? Because if that's our choices, I am not liking our chances. Look at all these fucking Foxian. There's gotta be fucking one of them around. There's a Foxian. See, you could fucking smell. Oh god damn it, we're gonna have to. Oh shit. Oh no. 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 Please don't. We cannot.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter.
Why is Fei Xiao sitting?
Ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Nope, it has a lot of parts. Oh my god.
Is this how
it's
long
never
my
going to end.
species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
Don't worry, guys. We have much more concerning things to worry about, like all of the furries running around on this ship.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
How is a robot bad at probability? Like, it makes sense for me to be bad at probability because I can't do math, but you're literally a fucking robot.
War dance.
Fei Xiao's sitting to look pretty. Listen, she can look pretty, but we got a bitch to, like, fuck up, okay? Hey, look, here we are!
There you are.
Do we want to tell him what's happening?
You and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
Thank God we're not doing anything to resolve the current situation. Why is this an option? Why do we care? Fuck the war dance.
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the ringmaster. The security
Why
of
are we
Duel
having
is
this
more important
conversation?
to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a ringmaster.
Okay, smash cut to the pink-haired fox dude who's getting absolutely fucking eviscerated by Borison while we're having this, like, emotionally insecure conversation with Yanqing.
Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me.
Oh, try not to sound so fucking excited about
The
it.
real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hoolay will wreak havoc.
Yeah, so it's great that we're taking the time to have this conversation.
Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Okay, less worried about honor, more worried about my life.
Well said.
Oh my god, Fei Xiao, are you actually gonna do something?
You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yaoqing's warriors.
Okay, cool. Are you gonna do something? She's a Foxian. Can't she smell the fucking... Go around smelling people. Have everyone on the fucking Lao Fu lineup, right? And then just start, like, huffing on some bitches. Like, it should not be this difficult.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Why is this small child talking about betting where your parents... Literally... Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Besides fuck all.
Yes. I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
Your doctor is currently being held hostage by wolf people, and you're like, you know what? We need to stop for some fucking McDonald's. I can't fight on an empty stomach. What?
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw.
The
Please finish
actual
the food
fuck.
quickly so we can get to work, General Fei Xiao.
Are you for fucking realsies right now?
Well,
Where the fuck is Dan
that's not
Heng,
up
by
to
the
me.
way?
Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
I'd rather just hunt a hoe down.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh my god, we're actually gonna eat?
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself?
What is happening?
Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hoolay on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Damn, Fei Xiao does not give a single flying fuck about her doctor. But chicken nuggets are awesome. Listen. I don't give a shit how good the nuggies are. We got fucking shit to do, bitch. Also, isn't Fei Xiao, like, super fast? Like, on a ridiculous level of fast? Couldn't she just speed blitz and save the day? That's what I'm saying. Run around, smell everyone, find the assholes, yeet them into space. I mean, it shouldn't be
Hulay's
this hard.
whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Jiaoqiu hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Wouldn't it be easier to find Jiaoqiu instead? Because, you know, he didn't take a pill, and he's pretty recognizable with his pink fucking hair and shit.
Jiaoqiu always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that.
Apparently not.
So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me.
Can you imagine? Jiaoqiu's like, oh my god, you're so impatient. And then Fei Xiao's like, you know what? This hoe got kidnapped. You know what I should do to show him? I should wait an ungodly amount of time and then show up to save the day and be like, huh, Did you say that I was impatient, bitch?
I've fought against
This is
Boris and
ridiculous.
abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well.
This is fucking
The Borison
insane.
were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open.
Yeah, but your homeboy could be getting, like, I don't know, fucked. Like,
when facing cunning and ferocious prey,
oh my
the hunter
God.
must be more patient, biding their time to
This is
seize
ridiculous.
the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hoolay loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
I know something really bad happens to Jiaoqiu, and it's entirely Fei Xiao's fault. Like, I don't know, I don't know how what happens, but like, it's her fault.
But when will that time come?
So we're not going to talk about Jiaoqiu. No, okay, poor guy's probably getting tortured and we're eating chicky nuggies. I
Like I
know,
said,
this is ridiculous.
It's only one meal away.
To be completely fair though, those bao buns look like really good. I give Jingyuan shit for not doing
General
anything,
Huayan,
but
the Skyfaring Commission
apparently
has finished its preparations.
Fei
Do you
Xiao's
have any
also
other
not going to do
instructions?
anything.
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the 6 Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
Oh, shocking. The old man's gonna do fuck all.
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Fucked.
Hoolay made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of
Yikes.
now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside.
Wait, how did we get out? Like, how did we as the MC get out if
The
we
good
got
news
stuck
is
behind the
two
gates?
nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that she and Don Hung are safe.
Wait. How did we get out? Okay. Alright.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borison have likely taken him hostage.
No fucking shit. Fei Xiao, you're very pretty and all, but come on, your homeboy's captured by the furry fucking king. Eons knows what they're doing to him. That's what I
Don't worry,
said.
Fei Xiao is leading the wolf
Yukong, damn,
operation,
only if
and you
Avik were
know
here,
how
that's so true.
capable she
Avik constantly misses out on Yukong content.
I have no doubt about General Fei Xiao's capabilities, General Huayan. I'm more concerned about the wardens.
Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all... Priorities.
According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hoolay's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
This is some fucking Penacony level shit. This is literally like Penacony level not giving a fuck.
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is
Car, this is how we got out.
beyond
It's
formidable.
simple, really. Plot armor.
If
Oh my
anything
god,
goes wrong-
for real.
So, Yunli, what do you think we should do?
Fuck a hoe up.
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Oh my god.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately, solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
The fact that we're fucking around with this is ridiculous.
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Luofu isn't safe.
It's not.
How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue.
Okay, and I do get that, but like, it's not safe.
The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Luofu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hoolay's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated.
By Fantilia.
The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Luofu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hoolay actually does anything.
I can hear my dog, like, gently woofing in the hallway, and I'm trying to figure out what she wants.
So what do we do?
You know, business as fucking usual.
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Luofu, acting as if nothing has happened.
Dude, if I were Jiaoqiu, I'd be so fucking pissed. You know, honestly, I would probably, like, turn evil and decide I was gonna take down the Xianzhou.
As if nothing has happened.
Oh, I take that back. The
Yanqing
sound
said
I'm
he'd assist
hearing
the
is,
generals.
my dog snoring.
And now he's nowhere to be found.
He's snoring.
With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
Oh, what?
Master Yunli, is
Doggo
General
wants
Huaiyan
treats, give her
asking
some.
you to be the
She's had
ringmaster
plenty of
instead
treats. She does not
Yanqing?
need any more. She's actually she's quite fat.
No, that's not the case.
Oh my god, he's snoring really loud. Like, usually he doesn't snore this loud. That's why I was confused, but it's him. He's snoring quite loudly.
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to take Yanqing's place as the ringmaster?
Yeah, this feels stupid.
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jingyuan, Grandpa.
Yeah.
How can an outsider represent the Luofu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Luofu a laughingstock.
I mean, they kind of already are.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider?
She's had 3 days worth of training. How could she be considered an outsider? I mean, come on.
We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter.
Maybe let's not give that much, maybe let's not give March that much responsibility.
Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Fuck this. Okay, oh, right, Lingsha. Okay. She's the dragon lady. Oh my god, look! Jingyuan's doing something.
I'm sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
Yeah, I joined the dark side if I was Jiaoqiu's place. Exactly.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission.
And, you know, this is kind of also my fault, because I didn't warn anyone that I was going to be doing this, so I guess I should take some responsibility.
I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the shackling prison.
Kara, 3 days of March training is very generous. She got like 38 hours of training at best. I think they actually say she got like 2 weeks of training, but that is still not nearly enough.
Infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos.
Yeah, we already know that.
Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
Okay, cool, love that.
I and the two behind me will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
They're not fucking here, so why would we do that?
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hoolay has escaped, and the Yanqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borisin. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter.
So, you know, the best thing we can do in this situation is check out the place that Hoolay definitely isn't.
Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hoolay herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for her fervent determination.
You know, by being as far away from the battlefield as humanly possible.
How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hoolay was held?
What did Donhong get there? I just noticed. Dude, I don't fucking know how any of us got out of this prison. That was not explained. All we saw was a cutscene where Donhong threw his spear at Hoolay's fucking face. We all got stuck behind the fucking wall. And then suddenly we're all out. I have no fucking idea how this happened.
Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
It's Phantilia. What the fuck are we arguing about this for?
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
Okay.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Law Fu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
Okay.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
And now that we've had this 20-minute conversation and shit has gotten even more fucked, I think we should finally do something.
Donhong and Ling Shan, I'll need both of you to accompany me.
Welcome in, AZ. Welcome in.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
You know, in all the places Hoolay isn't.
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Okay.
According to Lieutenant Yanqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Well, it sure looks like a Borisin to me.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians.
Wild.
Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
Wild.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Okay, also this is super, super not important and completely off note. I need you guys to know that my dog just let out the most noxious smelling fart I've ever smelled in my life. It smells like rotten eggs and sulfur right now. And he's across the room from me. What the fuck? I can't wait for the next patch because I'm going to go all out for Castris. I even have her best support. Hell yeah, I wish you luck too, AZ. I'm not pulling for Castris, but that's just because I'm pulling for my homeboy, Anaxa.
The formula and technique seem oddly familiar.
I know that feeling. My dog does it all the time. It's nasty. It is. Oh my god. He's like asleep too. He's like dead asleep. I can hear him snoring through my headphones. And I guess he's just relaxed. It smells like something crawled up his ass and died. It's bad.
When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the board...
They're one and the same.
I will say, also, I can't cover my nose because then my model tracking won't work, so I'm just here to suffer, I guess.
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Dun dun dun!
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
Cool. Yeah, she'll do that in her sleep, and then she'll do it so close to me, I immediately smell it, and it's nasty. Literally.
These infiltrators
I feel
rely
that.
on the medicine to maintain their disguise. Then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me.
I will say, part of why his fart smells so bad though is because last night he was really sick, and so the only thing he'll eat when he's in like his episode is cheese. So I was like trying to slowly feed him cheese so that I could kind of like help calm him down out of his episode. So he's gonna just have absolutely fucking noxious smelling farts for like 2 days. Like, my dog's not lactose intolerant, but he's definitely something fucking close to that.
Yet under control.
Oh
So
my
to
god,
proceed
I can beat a hoe?
I captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal field, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguise. Incredible strength.
Yeah, cheese.
The attacker shattered this warden's bones with
He
a single
fucking
blow.
loves cheese. Like my dog eats everything because he's a yellow lab, but the two things he loves most in this world are cheese and bread. Those are his two favorite things in the whole wide world.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Boris.
Honestly, I think he likes it better than chicken.
This is likely the work of Hoolay.
Shocking.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borison truly that formidable?
Yeah?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borison have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hoolay is a monster feared even among his own kind.
Wild.
With his strength, Hoolay united numerous Borison packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly push the Alliance's armies into perilous positions.
I love that we're having this conversation instead of looking for him.
Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hoolay appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppressed the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hoolay with her frost blade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different.
My dog just loves any type of bread, so usually I'll give her like a crust if I make grilled cheese or have pizza. Oh my god, I do the same thing with my dogs. They fucking love pizza crust, like specifically, but also my dog has like 3 different medicines he takes every day for his seizures, and the best way to get him to take it is to literally just get like plain bread and just wrap the pills in bread and then give it to him.
By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The crimson moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
Oh no, that's so sad.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned?
Because he can't die, ho! Okay, Lingsha's kind of pretty, not gonna lie. Not Smash, though.
On the Xianzhou Jumi,
Yeah, she's definitely... I'm borderline. I'm borderline.
Immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Lafu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now. But I guess I understand. The people of the Lafu are known for their kindness.
The fuck they
Even
are.
when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
Okay, Don Hung is standing right there. The Laofu's not really that kind. Yeah, she loves it so much, she'll basically inhale it in 2 seconds. Yeah, I feel that. Oh my god, my dogs are the same way.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Oh my fucking
As for why
Jesus.
Hoolay was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm glad we have time for 30-minute long
just a healer.
conversations
I'm not
while
familiar with the past.
some dude is like kidnapped. That's great.
If you could enlighten me, General.
All right. Let me tell you more about it.
This feels dumb. nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. God damn it, son of a hoe ass motherfucker. Bitch. Damn it. That was dumb. That was dumb.
In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Well, the good news is I can end this really fucking quickly.
Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Mimi! Mimi!
A little honesty would do it. All lies shall be revealed.
Aha! Eat a dick, ho. Okay. Yeah, just some dude is held hostage. Not like said hostage is one of the people we know is valuable or anything like that. Exactly. But their love of bread is surprising given that canine ancestors were primarily carnivores. Interestingly enough, though, dogs are not obligate carnivores, like cats are. Because cats are actually obligate carnivores. They really can't process like plant material through their digestive system, whereas dogs are more like omnivores. Like, yes, they did eat meat because it was like readily accessible, but dogs actually can consume other stuff too, which is interesting.
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
Cool.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold them.
Okay. So, glad that we're not explaining the situation at all. I'm actually completely okay with that. Where am I going? I kind of hate that we're doing this. Like, I understand these characters don't know what happened, but, like, we obviously do, so it's kind of stupid that we have to go through all of this, like, from a story perspective.
Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive. Such a cruel and ruthless act.
Brother,
Despite being a long-lived species, Borisin are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh.
Ew.
I've heard that Hoolay was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison. It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries.
He probably didn't.
Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Probably not.
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the Forest of Swords to drain his life force. But in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience.
Brother, yeah, exactly. Yeah, my one problem with this quest is it's mostly yapping. I feel like they try to fix that with future updates. Yeah.
Just like you said, Miss Lynch.
This is just repetitive.
Casting
like, we already know
that
this,
can't be
so
killed
like...
into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it.
It would make more sense for this conversation to, like, happen back at the Seat of Divine Foresight, where it's like, we told you everything that happened, and then Jingyuen's like, oh my god, and then Link's just like, oh, you know what? I bet this is how they did it. And then they're like, cool, let's go fucking find whatever.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hoolay went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borisin. But Hoolay, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns. So the Borisin kept returning. The Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner?
Well, because if he's dead, then he's not a problem anymore.
I wonder if you know why Hoolay wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Lin Cha.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hoolay.
Oh my god.
Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Luofu, As an honor, I assume.
Because most of the yapping from the quest of 3.0 onwards is very short. Yeah, well, like, see, this was the problem in Penacony too, though, because everybody was like, oh my god, Penacony is like, peak. I didn't really like Penacony that much. I mean, it was fine. But it was a lot of talking and a lot of, like, random, like, shit that didn't really matter. Like, I liked everything pretty much up until the Aventurine boss fight. And then after that, everything dragged. And I was just like, you know what? I'm really not that interested in it anymore. Like, Sunday was cool, I guess, but, like, I figured out that he was the bad guy, like, a few fucking hours in. It felt like in Penacony, they just made it too big. Like, they... shit. I really fucking want that treasure. It just felt like they made it too big and they tried to introduce, like, too many characters. So, like, I would have been completely fine with Penacony if we had, like, completely cut out,
Breathe out the old and inhale.
Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Oh, this. Like, I could have completely cut out Firefly and Sparkle completely from the story, and I would have been, like, I think the story would have been much better.
Yanqing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Boris. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Yeah, no shit.
Yes. The Artisanship
I
Commission
hated
and
Penacony because it was so much
conducted a joint
yapping to the point that I
examination
skipped a
and
lot of
found
it and got confused towards the end of
parts
what the
this
hell was
machine
going
are
on.
made from
See,
specially
again,
refined
but I think the
Boris-inspired
problem wasn't necessarily that there was so much talking. It was more just like, in Penacony, they tried to add too much shit. Like, they should have completely cut out Sparkle and Firefly. None of that shit was fucking needed. And then they should have, like, kept focus on, Aventurine, Sunday, and Gallagher. That was all we fucking needed. We did not need any of the other shit. And if they wanted to introduce that, then they should have introduced it as, like, Trailblaze continuance missions, not the other stuff. You know what I mean? Yo, what's going on? We're fucking around. I guess Jiaoqiu is not important enough for us to, like, care about going to save. Everyone's just fucking around.
However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals.
But welcome in, Lee. Welcome in. Welcome
Maybe
in.
the Borisin attacked that
Your guy's
ship
still
to
kidnapped
retaliate
and
against
everyone's
the
decided to do
Intelligentsia
fuck
Guild
all
for
about it.
Experimenting on them?
I feel like they added Firefly and Sparkle just for dramatic effect to get more traction from shock factor. Yeah, I agree. It definitely made it, like, way more complicated than it needed to be. Like, if they had just stuck with, like, realistically, if they, like, even Acheron and Black Swan, if we had cut that shit down a little bit and then stick to the Aventurine plotline and then stick to the Sunday plotline, I think it would have been fine. But they did. They tried to add too much shit into Penacony and it made it fucking impossible to follow along with.
This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
And arguably, I would say that we probably really didn't,
I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild,
what am I trying to say?
unknowingly became their accomplices.
I feel like, arguably, we really didn't need Acheron in Penacony. Realistically, we just needed to be introduced to the Garden of Recollection. Because Acheron also could have been a side quest. We did not really need her. Because basically Firefly was just there to have death so people could be shocked. I mean,
watch out!
There is,
this thing is still alive.
Like, I think Firefly's character is, I mean, she's not my style of character, but I don't have an issue with it. But I do think that, like, I do think that she should not have been
Be of your body and mind.
introduced to, I don't think she should have been introduced in, Penacony. Or if she was, it should have been, like, kind of a side quest. There was just, again, too much going on. in Penacony. That was really just what it was. There was just too much going on.
Farewell. A little honesty.
And if they had just kind of pared it down a little bit to what they wanted to do, I think it would have been much better. So...
Yeah. Is that fear I sense?
I agree that Penacony just got wordy at the end and we didn't need as much with Sparkle. Yeah.
No great concern.
I do feel like...
It means it wasn't damaged enough.
No fucking shit, Jiaoqiu, you ignorant hoe.
Allow me to purge the root.
I definitely just feel like, again, I've basically said it like 6 different ways now, but the fact that this somehow still means I don't have enough for this is wild. There we go. Okay.
You haven't answered my question about why Hoolay was imprisoned.
Oh
in
my
the
god, I
Law
don't care!
Instead of the Yaoqing General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
Alright, lols, have a wonderful rest of your day, or I guess night for you, and have a wonderful day tomorrow. Acheron should have just been her own thing instead of being smashed into an already extra complicated story. Like, I won't lie, the cutscene between her and Aventurine, but it wasn't needed to tell the story. I do think she was needed. I think the cutscene between her and Aventurine was sort of needed, but I think that they didn't need to delve into Acheron's backstory nearly as much as they did. Like, I think what they could have done was introduce Acheron, have her work with the Nameless, have her, like, kind of do a small reveal with the cutscene in Aventurine, but then have her be, like, a separate, like, side, like, companion quest, almost. You know what I mean? Aventurine, Sunday, and Gallagher really should have been the main story and yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm saying. Aventurine and Sunday and Gallagher definitely should have just, that should have been it.
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave
Hoolay
on the Yaoqing.
I will say Black Swan should have been introduced, but I don't think she necessarily needed to be as integral to the story. Like, she could have been just there when the MC first goes into, like, the whatever it's called, you know, the little, like, fucking other time thing or whatever, to explain, like, what memes were, but then she should have then had a side quest, you know what I mean? Again, I agree with Lee. Aventurine, Sunday, and Gallagher should have been the main focus. You could introduce other characters, like, very briefly, but then, like, just hint that they need to be, like, a side quest sort of thing.
Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borson. And just like the Borson, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage.
No, that's the first I'm hearing about it. And this is exactly why I hated all of the 1.0 patch, because everything was yapping instead of doing, and... I mean...
The Marshal believed that this would be...
I love lore. I have no issue with yapping, I just want it to serve a purpose. Like, exposition dropping like this doesn't serve a real purpose. So it's not that I'm against, like, yapping versus action, it's just you have to have a balance between the two.
Why can Borison control the power of Moonrage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse?
And by the blessings of the Goddess of Fortune, I wish you all good luck on your gotchaples. Hell yeah. Acheron backstory should have been either a companion quest or for another planet. Yes, I agree with that. And then by 2.0, I was half dead to this game. 3.0 is what made me interested again. Yeah, Amphorius is really cool, and I do think that there's a nice balance in Amphorius between yapping and action. So...
Hoolay was not only the warhead of the Borison, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research.
Yeah.
Hoolay thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
Like, I will say,
that's why the
and I know that this is, like, such a hot take in the Genshin community because a lot of people hate the Notlon. Oh, fuck. What the hell was that?
Morning.
Okay. I know, like, a lot of people in the Genshin community hate the Notlon Archon quest. It's actually my favorite Archon quest. Now, I'm not saying that there's not problems with it. There definitely is. But Notlon's actually been kind of my favorite nation outside of, like, Mondstadt so far. But I do get that. Oh my god, how does this keep getting brought up when Don Hung is here? Don Hong's like, God damn it, again.
By imprisoning Hoolay
But I
and
think
Xianzhou
Notlan has a
Fu,
good mix
the marshal
between
will
like
suppress the
action
dangerous
and
intentions
yapping.
of the Yaoqing Foxians,
And I know
warn
everyone
the
hates
Xianzhou Lao Fu
Mavwika,
to
but like
refrain from repeating its mistake.
she's not, I mean, I wouldn't say again she's my favorite Archon, but she's not my least favorite
That was a
Archon by any
necessary
means.
trade-off.
So,
The Xianzhou alliance is not
but I know
solely
that's kind of a
about the
hot
Xianzhou.
take, so
Only when all three
no
races,
hate to anyone who doesn't like
Foxy,
Notlan. I get it.
and
I'm
Xianzhou
super
leaders
excited for Snezhnaya
form an
though.
alliance.
And
Would there
Nodcry.
be a
I'm really fucking
promising
excited for
future for
Nodcry.
all?
I can't believe Hoyo had the fucking audacity to drop more fucking Nodcry lore 2 days after I dropped my video. That is
Thank
so
you
lame.
for enlightening me.
Ugh.
Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples?
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dan Heng, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
Oh, that's kind of fucked.
What did you just say?
But Don Hung, that's fucking news to me.
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path.
That's fucked.
But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a Cauldron Master. Until your arrival now.
I can't stand people calling Mavwika Mary Sue. There's a video that really explains her flaws and how she isn't, and how her plans were heavily flawed, but had the backing of her entire nation. I really...
That's the case.
I do have issues with certain things that Mavwika does, but what I like about Mavwika, compared to all of the other Archons, is that Mavwika feels the most human, and she is human. That's kind of the point. And what I like about that is that she basically was like, listen, I'm gonna fucking do this. I get that it's probably not the best way to do this, but it's gonna fucking happen. I've already sunk 500 years into this shit. We're gonna do it this way. And what I like about the Notlan Archon quest in specific is that it really shows, like, the power humans have to alter their own fate, which is kind of what the story of, like, Genshin's gonna end up being about, right? Is, like, the fate of Teyvat. But, like, Notlan's Archon quest at its core was Notlan changing its own fate through humans, not necessarily through gods, because at the end of the day, Mavwika had the power of a god, but she was always human, and I like that piece of it, and I feel like a lot of people overlook that, and they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Now, are there things about Notlan I don't like? Yeah. The character designs aren't my favorite for a variety of reasons. Mavwika does not need a motorcycle. It's kind of weird. As much as I love Shalonen's design, her being a DJ doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, there were other ways to make her a musician without making her a DJ. It's a little weird to me that Notlan kind of has all this tech, but at the same time, like, Fontaine was always described as, like, being the most high-tech, with Snezhnaya being second. So, like, there's issues with Notlan, not to mention just, like, Janssen should not be a 4-star at all, and the character designs needed to be way better than they were. Like, so there's issues with Notlan, but, like, I think the story theme of Notlan is really good.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
To me, Mavwika is the inverse of what happened with Farina. Both of them were suffering for 500 years, but Farina couldn't rely on anyone, and Mavwika had to rely on her. Yeah, exactly.
However, can long-life species truly
I
achieve that
I liked in Notlan, it was the idea that the collective ended up, like, ensuring
example,
victory. You know what I mean?
Were implicated along with your mentor.
And then I
forced to
do
leave
like
your
Capitano's
without
sacrifice.
knowing the
I don't think they're gonna keep him dead, and, like, I don't think they necessarily should either.
And now,
But
with the
the
complicated
way that it's
situation in
described and the way that it's shown to
the
us
Alliance
is,
has
like,
spared me a lot of
honestly
trouble by
a
sending
really
you
great way to
handle
end
this challenging task.
Notlan's story. So
Shouldn't
I was completely
I
fine
be
with the
thanking
ending.
you instead?
I can understand the motorcycle to an extent, but a lot of people just hate it because they say it shouldn't really be able to work. Yeah, it's not that I have an issue with like, I don't have an issue with like that piece of it. Like, you can make an in-universe reason for like why it works. What I don't like is that it like really does not match at all with like a fantasy vibe. Like, it would be different if like the motorcycle maybe looked less like a motorcycle and maybe looked more like some of the ancient tech we see from the Dragon Civilization. But like, it doesn't. It looks like a modern day, like it looks closer to like Fontanian technology. And it's not a good character design. Like, that piece of it, having the motorcycle itself isn't bad. That piece of it, though, making it look too modern is a problem, because it breaks like the immersion of like Genshin being a fantasy game. That's my opinion of it. I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm not even saying that it like wouldn't work. It makes sense that it runs on phlogiston. Like, there's tons of in-universe reasons for why the motorcycle would work, but it shouldn't look the way that it does. And it's kind of weird that Mavuika wears like a biker outfit, like a modern biker outfit. It doesn't fit with the aesthetic, and it just kind of makes her look out of place.
To handle the business impartially,
and again,
not to choose sides.
That's not to say I don't like Mavuika's character design. I actually really like her character design, just not for Natlan, if that makes sense. Like, not for Genshin. It doesn't fit with the overall vibe of Genshin.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we?
I missed all of that. I was too busy talking about Genshin. I have no fucking idea what they talked about. Okay, anyways, that's understandable. It doesn't really fit with the rest of the aesthetic. I understand that, and I was a bit apprehensive when I first saw it, but I was just too excited. Yeah, no, I totally agree. And again, this, like, I say that, I really like Mavuika as a character. Did I go the wrong fucking way? I went the wrong fucking way, didn't I? I sure as shit did. Okay. Bottom line, I think Venti is still my favorite Archon. But Mavuika is probably, honestly, my second favorite Archon. Then probably Nahida. Then probably Zhongli. Furina's technically not an Archon anymore, but then Furina, and then I fucking hate the Raiden Shogun. I hate A. She, like, is my least fucking favorite Archon and character in Genshin overall. And I know that's like a hot take, but I can't fucking stand her.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
True. Yeah, I can understand the criticism. Like, I enjoy constructive criticism. Does she feel out of place? Yes. Should they have done a better job of making her fit into the narrative of the nation? Yes. See, and I agree with that. But I think she's a super fucking cool Archon. And I love the idea of Natlan's Archons being humans that take over. Like, that's so cool.
I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks.
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
Wild.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly.
That's probably fair. But people are so blinded by hate that they don't even think about constructive criticism. Yeah. And, I mean, I'm gonna be completely for real. Natlan should not be nearly as fucking white as it is. I definitely agree with that kind of criticism, because it's not based off of any of those cultures. So having two characters now, Aoife and Yansen, and making them both 4 stars, I'm not saying that was done with intentional malice, but it definitely doesn't, like, look good. Like, I would have loved all of the characters just as much, if not more, if they didn't look like literally everybody else in Tibet. Like, you can have different, like, designs and character types. It's not a huge fucking deal. So,
But why would the Videotter collude with the Boris?
and it's like it's kind of also weird for me because I'm like, okay, so you went through the effort of like in the Notlan battle music, I think they're speaking the language they speak in like Zimbabwe in it. It's weird that you would go to that extent for cultural accuracy, but then be like, you know what, let's copy and paste somebody who looks like they could be from Mondstadt into Notlan. You know what I mean?
They aim to spread chaos.
Like, Kenichi's one of my favorite characters in terms of design. Does his 8-bit dragon feel a little bit off, but also kind of cool? Yeah. Kenichi's my favorite character, though. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a Kenichi glazer for, like, forever and ever. He's my favorite character. He and Wanderer are, like, my two top favorite characters in Genshin, so...
Watching their influence wane.
However, I don't
yeah,
think
that's true, but the community is so flip-floppy and so easily persuaded by rewards. It was pretty much doomed from the start. Yeah.
Is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Lawfu and instigated the disciples of Saint.
But if you don't act on that dislike, then that's useless and your words won't be heard. I think my thing is that, like, there is... I think it's completely reasonable to enjoy a, like, again, I think Notlan is my favorite story, but there are things that would have made Notlan so much better if Hoyo had actually done them. And the fact that they didn't is kind of, it's lame. And you're allowed to have those criticisms, and you're allowed to be kind of fucking pissed. There is no reason Iansen and Auroron should be 4 stars. They're fucking heroes of Notlan. There's no reason they should be 4 stars.
Send an invitation.
And it's kind of ridiculous that they are, honestly.
An invitation?
The preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Lawfu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Like, if the community had actually pulled themselves together and actually worked for a change in the game. Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that. I think it's just important that, like, people should voice their criticisms.
Good idea.
And you can voice things that you like about different things. Like, for me,
I trust you to handle this matter.
Fontaine was not my favorite Art Conquest. And I actually really loved Sumeru. And a lot of people think Sumeru was too yappy. I fucking loved Sumeru.
And don't worry if things don't go smooth.
But Fontaine dragged for me. There were good parts of Fontaine, but at the same time, I was kind of like... So,
Speaking of the wolf hunt
I think that it's reasonable to express the things that you like about a game, but also you should definitely be like, this game would have been better if it had this, this, and this.
I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Oh wow, we're finally to Jiaoqiu, I guess. Finally, after 60 fucking years. I've been playing this game for an hour and 45 minutes.
I'm a healer, but my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
So, does Jiaoqiu just make hot pot all the time then?
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the
I looked
others?
Sumeru. I didn't mind Fontaine except for the fortress part, which was so boring. Yeah.
Well, you have a point.
I guess, you know what, that's a good point. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of, like, the investigation, like, trials either. But the Fortress of Mirrorpate, as much as I love Risley, oh my god, and I do, my husband, the Fortress of Mirrorpate sucked so much ass. It was so boring.
With the green peppers and cook them alive in a pot.
Wow, that's fucked up.
You have quite the sense of humor.
My one criticism with Fontaine is that they so heavily focused on Farina. And don't get me wrong, they did a good job, but it felt like all the other characters were lacking in development. Yeah.
So you can't experience complex
I don't know if this is a
flavors.
hot take in the Genshin community
Only
or
the
not,
saltiness
but...
of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I fucking hated Linny. Like, God. The way that he needed so fucking... Like, he needed validation every single time he was on screen. I could not stand him.
The answer is
and then
quite
I started playing Hawkeye Star Rail, and somebody was like, you know the voice actor for Linny is the same one as
minced meat
Blade?
to make meatballs.
And Blade is
This way,
significantly
the
more
flavor of the
attractive
meat
than Lenny is.
overpowers
I was
the
like, that's
taste of the
fucking
peppers.
wild.
And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot?
No,
I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue.
Dude, eat my dick.
You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, she did come back.
Dude, I missed a whole bunch by not doing Don Hung's companion quest before this.
I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship.
Wild. Like the entire story was so boring if Rena wasn't front and center because they focused so much on her. I mean, they did focus a lot on New Violette too, I will say. Like, I think New Violette and Farina got focused on a lot. And I'm kind of okay with that. They should have. They were the most important people. But, like, I can see what you're saying too.
Clever little tongue.
Ugh.
You see Borison as savages
Yeah.
who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks.
And, like, Lenny could have been a good character if they deal deeper into his story instead of looking
and the
locking it behind a stupid story quest. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Lenny's character. I know his backstory. I know all of it. I'm just not a huge fan of it.
More hope you hold
It doesn't. He doesn't do anything for
your
me.
pain will be when
No hate to people who love Letty. It's just it's also kind of
wonder
like
if you can maintain
sometimes
your
characters just have a voice that you're like, you know, like it kind of grates on your nerves.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the
Oh my
medicine,
god, no way.
and it will wear off soon.
Lord Hoolay.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people.
This is his character model as dude, this is not helping the furries. Like, this is still entirely a character furries would like sip
But
for.
it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us.
Ew.
No matter how far you run away.
Ugh.
Hoolay. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Look, now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing, by a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
As much as I would love to continue talking about Genshin, I'm going to be playing Genshin later this week, so I can talk about it then when I'm playing it. So I should probably focus more on Honkai Star Rail. But one last note, AZ. I do actually love that Navia got her vision by playing D&D with everyone. I thought that was really fun. I thought that was really cool, actually, TBH.
Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Mock Talk. Is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack.
Okay.
Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power and used her knowledge about us
Wait.
to fight us, using
Doesn't
every
Fei Xiao
dirty
have some
trick
kind
in
of
the book.
sickness?
And she bested you, Mock Talk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated.
You know what? Whoever the voice actor for Hoolay is, they go real hard. I appreciate the effort that they're putting into this.
In our darkest hours, it was a
Fucking
prophet of the
Fantilia.
master of immortality, named Mongus, who showed us the way.
Mm-hmm.
Her guidance brought us hope.
So you guys couldn't even figure this out on your own.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
Oh my god, is Hoolay actually smart enough to realize that this is some fuck shit?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive.
They show us half Borson, half
Must have been a
Foxian.
manifestation of the
Oh!
Master of Immortality.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice she had no tail. Oh fuck.
The prophet told us
No fucking
the
way.
Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate.
Oh
and
my
free
god,
you
that makes
from
so
your
much
prison.
sense. I did not fucking realize that.
She said, "We did it."
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
Cool.
Prophecy
You know what? I
has
kind of
come
fuck with
true.
this tattoo though. That's kind of a cool
Our
design.
warhead is right here with us.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage.
Saw the
known as
thumbnail
the
and it's giving me
Lafu.
PTSD. Kara, I finished Elden Ring and there's a boss that traumatized me and that looks like that boss. Are you talking about
Kill this unruly, lowly beast.
oh,
Lord
what's his
Hoolay.
goddamn name? He's like
Assure you that our star skips
the
will
boss
soon
before you
arrive.
go into the Erd Tree to fight like the big dude with the hammer. But he's got like the fucking lion thing and he like rips him off and then he like turns all bloody and shit.
Right now,
I forget what's his
everyone in
name.
the Lafu
Oh
is
fuck.
distracted by the stupid war dance.
It's like
so this will be the perfect chance to escape.
oh, cause he's like
You've returned to your
like
territory.
Luke or something, because he's named
Revenge
after
against
the
the Xianzhou
Celtic
ships
god.
will be within
What was
reach.
Luke the Celtic god of? Was he the Celtic god of war? Or
Perfect chance.
Luke
to
is
return to my
technically
weak
the
and shattered pack
Celtic
at the
god
mercy
that's
of
the
a
father of
ridiculous false
Cuchulainn.
prophet.
God, it's been
Become a mere
forever since
puppet
I've
in her
actually looked into
clutches.
Elden Ring. Soulsborne games are just not for me.
Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death.
Get fucked.
Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become
Malekith is the
prey.
one you're talking about?
From now
Is
on,
it? No. Malekith is the one with the big fuck off hammer, isn't he? Because he's the one that's actually the same. He's the one that's like the guy version of what's her face. I'm talking about the dude who was like married to the lady, and then she like sent him like off with his fucking people, you know? Godfrey?
Since you are so
Yeah, I think so. Wait,
that the Cloud
was
Knights
Godfrey
will
the
close
son that got
towards
killed by
Jiaoqiu.
Renala, or
I'm
was...
now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself.
God, I can't keep anyone's
Go to
fucking
the
names.
ports. Come back.
Do not
and
talk to
tell
other
me what
NPCs.
you
Okay.
saw.
Okay.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub mock talk?
Okay, so
No,
don't talk to anyone.
I've
Got
never
it.
heard
Got it.
anything
Got it.
like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
Okay.
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. You will come
Ew.
back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters.
Gross.
No matter how far they run away.
Dude, suck my dick. Oh, I hate the way he's talking to him. I'm like annoyed. I'm annoyed for him. So what happens if I do talk to an NPC?
I can't believe he actually let me go. Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape.
Malekith is the giant wolf, basically. Godfrey was the one, Oh, wait, what? Oh, yes, yes. Malekith is the one that guarded the Rune of Death.
The Cloud Knights must
Right.
have been aware of the situation inside
Yeah.
the shackling prison for some
And
time.
then Godfrey, yeah.
Will General Fei Shao personally lead a squad to capture Hoolay? For now, I'll do as he...
Wait, seriously? I feel like Hoolay kills the NP. Oh, fuck! No way, seriously? Wait, guys, has there been an NPC who's been a total dickhead to me? Has there been an NPC that's been a kind of complete and total asshole that I can talk to? Because if so, I might talk to them. Just so Hoolay can fucking kill him. Oh my god, that'd be so fucked, but also kind of fucking hilarious. Hoolay wasn't shitting around. Ugh. Well, I don't want to kill innocent people. I just like, you know, like that guy that's with the IPC and shit? I wish I could talk to him. That would be hilarious. Really? I can't... Dude, I'd like start shouting it from the rooftops. Wait, is he...
Stop asking. I'm off duty. You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
Yeah.
The warhead sent me
It's
here
the
to
scent
check
of somebody
on
who
the
hasn't
situation.
showered in 7 centuries. Jiaoqiu gets really traumatized from it, although it doesn't show anything, but it implies. Ugh.
Not yet. There's no way for this tiny ship to escape from the Xianzhou. Only the starships at Stargazer Navalia can break through the Jade Gate. Moktok said there would be insiders to pick us up, but I haven't heard anything yet.
Damn.
Ports haven't been closed? What is going on?
Well, that's not going well.
Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hoolay and see what tricks he's up to.
Wait, fuck. I can't ever remember how to get down from here. Do I think I go up. For what? Wait. For what he does to my baby boy. Yeah. To be fair, he's really giving Romani vibes, though, because, like, Romani also gets traumatized. Where the fuck am I going? Oh my god, I fucking hate navigating this area. I can't ever tell where I'm supposed to go. Okay. I really want to get Aoife because, I mean, look at him. Yeah. Sucks that he's a 4-star, though. It's hard to get 4 stars.
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone, your people would kill them. Was that your plan, Hoolay?
Yeah, but I'm too smart, and also chat warned me not to be a dickhead and talk to people.
Oh, exactly as you said.
What a dickhead.
So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise.
I want Aoife too, but I don't want to roll on any 5-star he'll be paired with. Yeah, that's so fair.
Especially during a festive time.
Wait,
like the
what are
War
upcoming
Dance.
banners in Genshin right now? Like,
What
do we have any
lurks here
leaks
is
for,
not a
like,
group
what
of
the next few banners are
fugitives,
going to be?
But rather, a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones anytime. There's no escape from me, Jiaoqiu.
Whatever, eat my ass.
Of course. You can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you.
Oh, there's the new cryo character from Fontaine coming. Oh, no interest.
Now,
I have no use for
let's talk
cryo
about the
characters,
Foxian
really.
general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself.
I gotta say, I gotta give this VA props. Whoever they are, they went hard in this role.
Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play
I believe
tough,
Vinci or Sheldon.
cooperate
Ooh.
and save us both some time.
Well, I don't really use Venti anymore, though, but I really, like, I feel like I should pull. Nope. Did I just... Oh, fuck! I didn't... Oh, God, I didn't think he was gonna go that far.
Good.
At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain. But remember, the next time you refuse me, I'll crush your healing hands.
Oh, fuck.
Then your knees. Then your spine. I'll dismantle you piece by piece, until only your silver tongue remains for you to speak.
Jesus, Jiminy H. Christ. I did not expect that.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
Dude, eat my ass.
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me.
Damn, this is so fucked up.
To survive and endure centuries of torture. Borison aren't supposed to live that long. Or possess such regenerative abilities.
Well, you see, my dick is bigger than yours, so...
So, is that why the Xianzhou Yaoqing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire.
Okay, as a quick question for y'all, how close am I to finishing this, like, quest? Like, give me a kind of time frame.
I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borison and free themselves from their bloodline.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
not even close. Jesus,
they
Jiminy
failed
Christ.
to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine.
About an hour and a half? Fuck me. Okay.
Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiaoqiu?
Damn, it's kind of weird that he's calling him by name.
I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing.
I'm barely halfway done.
Power
Oh my
to share
god.
it with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borison, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power.
Okay.
He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borison and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo.
This is some fucking Bloodborne shit.
Duran ascended the birthing bed.
Ew!
And obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon. Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word.
Okay, so that doesn't explain how you can do shit, though.
This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borison warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart.
That is
thus
fucked up.
possessing it as their own. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger.
You know, it's kind of weird to me that the abundance looks at the like this race of being and they're like, you know what? I'll take the crazy fucked up people that just eat people. That sounds fine.
I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment.
Wait, damn, was he close to being able to be killed?
This heart is beating once again.
Shit. So if we have so basically though, if you starve him for a really long time, eventually the heart will just like stop.
All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Okay, can't he just lie?
Jiaoqiu.
Oh, hell yeah, homeboy! Okay, now we can tell Fei Xiao where they are. Makes me want to throw up. Borson are straight up nasty. They're basically werewolves that think they're vampires. Dude, how did the fucking abundance look at this and go, you know what? I love the idea of life prospering everywhere. So you know who my homeboys are gonna be? The people who kill and eat other people all the time. That feels on brand for me. Mose found him, so now Fei Xiao can, like, go and do some shit, right? Oh, god damn it.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly...
So we're just gonna go until we get to another stopping place, and then I'm gonna stop for today, because we've gone longer than I usually go, so...
That's right. My people
You know the sick part is that Hoolay is probably thinking that he's being very nice to Jiaoqiu, since in his eyes he is nothing but a lowly slave. That's so messed up.
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiaoqiu, I picked up a signal from his jade abacus. It won't take long before we locate
The abundance is blinded by their ideal that they don't know right from wrong. Then again, it's a cosmic god, what do you expect? Yeah, it's just some eldritch abomination shit.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borison? Why are we returning to
Like,
Stargazer
arguably,
Navalla?
out of all of the eons that we've kind of quote-unquote met so far, I feel like the Harmony is kind of like the least shitty, but they mind control people, which is still pretty shitty. But at least they don't, like, actively, I guess, like, I don't know. It's still shitty, but, like, it's not as
Looks like your
overtly
general has
shitty
only
as,
taught
like,
you swordplay, not the
the
art
abundance,
of
I guess. Or the destruction. The hunt is so fixated on hunting the abundance that it kills its own followers. Pretty soon they won't have any followers, the destruction. Yeah.
There's an old saying.
So that's kind of my point. Like, they're all fucked.
The hunter may easily
except
become the hunter.
Akivili, the Trailblaze. Haha,
Or
we're
we
the
may
best.
call ourselves the hunters now.
I would follow the
Chasing them
Trailblaze,
blindly
honestly. That's like the
will
only
only
Eon I
make
could
us
see
become
myself
prey.
following. Nihility is
joking,
pretty
General?
cool,
He's
but doesn't
just a
care about
wolf
anything,
who's
not
been
even
in
themselves.
prison for
Erudition is
7
still bent on
centuries.
finding out knowledge
Even
that he
with his
created
accomplices,
a whole different
they're
Eldritch
no
God.
match
Yeah.
for us numerous lawful Cloud Knights. How could he consider us
I'm
his
interested
prey?
in finding out what happened to the Eon of Permanence, though. And there's the whole, like, the fact that the Harmony only came into existence after the Eon of Order kind of, like, did something.
Do not
Some are hot, though.
underestimate
I know,
me.
Lee, you'd fuck the
Hoolay is
destruction.
not
I
an
get it.
ordinary Borson that can
I
be
know.
easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster.
And did the bro doesn't even do anything with the knowledge he acquires? Like, what's the point of acquiring knowledge if you don't do anything with it? Some people just
A
like to
vicious
learn,
beast
you know?
who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Luofu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
Okay, cool. Love that.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Okay.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control.
Some people don't want to just say... Some people want to just say, I know it, you don't, sort of vibe. Yeah, valid.
You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position.
Okay.
What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, We don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
A star skiff to get us out of the Lafu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
No fucking shit.
We predict their next move, and we take them down.
At that point, calling yourself so smart just to lord it over other people makes you way more stupid than the person you're actually bragging to. I mean, I don't think the Eon of Erduishin cares. I think they just kind of want to learn for the sake of learning. Like, I just don't think they think about it. To be fair, I don't think any of the Eons actually think about people. I think they're all kind of just eldritch abominations, busy with their own shit. Like, if I had to pick my favorite Eon, it'd actually probably be Hoolay of the Remembrance, because their whole thing is basically just kind of, like, documenting things that happen in the universe. So, like, I'm chill with that, but, like, everybody else, I'm kind of like... I mean, none of them give a shit, okay? They're all here to just be eldritch abominations. They're not, like, actually... I mean, I know they're quote-unquote gods, but they're not, like, actually gods. You know what I mean? They're, like... They're basically just the gods in Bloodborne. I like the hunt, TBH. Okay, see, here's the thing, though, Lee. Would you smash the Horseman? Because this will say... That will reveal a great many much things about you. Okay, I feel like I should have... Hell yeah. 48 pulls. God, I'm doing so good. All of this free to play. I better fucking pull an axe or I'm gonna be pissed. I absolutely want the Elation to stay away from me, because guess what, the Elation beat up the Destruction just for fun and he still has scars that won't heal from it. Yeah. They're basically like, nothing can fact check me, so I mean, yeah. Ugh, okay. I do think we're gonna go ahead and end things here just because we've gone a little bit longer than I've intended. So we are gonna pause this here. When does this banner end? That's because that's gonna tell me kind of 7 days. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do another stream of this at some point because I need to finish this quest before the next Amphorius update. So I don't know when we're gonna do that. I may just have to stream, maybe I'll stream on like Monday or something and I'll just get it done. But anyways, yeah, I feel like I would say smash to weirder things. You know what? That's fairly. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and end this here for today. We'll go ahead. I'm gonna try to figure out a time that I can finish this. I've put off Genshin for so long. I need to like get back into playing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Genshin on Thursday and try to find a time I can finish this story quest. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll catch y'all in the next one, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Peace out.